How were live chickens once an important component to a nuclear delivery system? The Cold War is known for its strange and outlandish concepts, ranging from terrifying to the absurd. One lesser-known concept definitely falls into the absurd category. A little bit of background for the project first. In 1954, a British project known as Blue Peacock was developed as a way to use tactical nuclear weapons as landmines. The design was pretty simple and straightforward. Heavy sealed containers would have small 10-kiloton bombs placed into them before being buried in the ground. The containers would be pressurized and the bombs connected to pressure and tilt switches. If the mine lost pressure, was filled with water, or moved, it would arm and detonate after 10 seconds. This was to prevent tampering in the most severe way. The bomb could also be detonated via an 8-day timer or a wire 4.8 kilometers away. The mines would primarily be used to stop advancing armies and deny occupation of large swaths of land. In 1957, 10 Blue Peacock mines were ordered by the British Army for use in Germany. The order and project was cancelled shortly after due to concerns surrounding fallout and the other obvious problems. Now, nuclear landmines by themselves sound absurd as is, but as the name of this video suggests, it got weirder. Due to the bombs being buried, the issue of temperature regulation in the winter was a concern. If the bombs got too cold too quickly, the mechanisms could fail. A few ideas were suggested to solve the problem, such as insulation, but one proposal involved putting a live chicken with food and water in the mine casing. The chicken would live in the mine for approximately a week, with its body heat keeping the mine at an appropriate temperature. When the project was declassified in April 1st, 2004, it was assumed to be an April Fool's joke. Tom O'Leary, head of education and interpretation at the National Archives, responded to the questions about the validity of the documents. It does feel like an April Fool, but it most certainly is not. The civil service does not do jokes. I guess it's not like the British are known for their humor or anything. Funny enough, this isn't the only time birds were proposed as a component for a weapons project. During World War II, Project Pigeon was exploring if pigeons could be used as guidance systems for bombs. The birds were trained to recognize the intended target and peck at it for a food reward. In the guidance system, 3 lenses would project an image of the target to a screen in the bomb. The pigeons would peck at the target if it started to move off-center. In this way, the birds would pilot the bombs to their target. The project was cancelled and later revived in 1948 as Project Orcon. The project was also cancelled as electronic guidance became more reliable and no birds would be needed to pilot bombs or missiles. It's kinda dumb to think about, but in humanity's quest to kill one another, we tend to come up with some pretty dumb ideas.